Welcome to Pure Phuckery The Podcast. I am your host, Monique Ross. It's your favorite Doctor Bae. Fuckers, it has been 25 episodes of Pure Phuckery The Podcast. That's 25 weeks of consistent content that I have put out. First episode aired on April 11th, I think it was, April 10th, somewhere around there. And these last 25 fucking weeks has been the most craziest, wildest, funniest, happiest, most blessed. Man, it's just been everything. It's everything for me. These 25 weeks have been everything to me, for me. Man, so I decided, instead of bringing on a co-host, instead of, giving y'all just a regular episode, what I'm going to do this week is give you guys basically a behind the scenes look of my last 25 weeks since I started Pure Phuckery The Podcast. So that first week, y'all know my cousin, my creative director, she went into labor, had her baby. The day I was supposed to put the content out, I think it was. And so then, fast forward, since then, every week after that, it has gotten better, crazier, more fuckery, way more fuckery going on these last 25 weeks. I ain't saying that it's taken away from the fuckery of the last 39 years that I've been on this earth, but definitely the last 25 weeks I've had a lot of firsts. We'll get into it. I'll share some intricate details of some moments that I've had. So what else has happened? We've had my little cousin giving birth. I've attended birthday parties. I've attended funerals. I've attended all kinds of shit. Just been living. Just out here really living. At some point or another, I really felt unbalanced. I wasn't recording, focusing on the content. Thank God I had content on deck. My homeboy, he's made fun of me because I've put out 25 weeks of content, but I've definitely not recorded 25 weeks in a row. I've taken breaks, but that's on one hand. On the other hand, I was going so hard at first, connecting with different people, bringing them onto the podcast. Shout out to every single fucking person who has graced these seats here at Pure Phuckery The Podcast. We got Jazz the Bully. We got Buddy Love. We got Shorney Sanye. We got Marcus Boston. We got SJ Stevens. We have Tania Brown. Man, we've had so many people. We've had Brian Javon from B Javon brand, his brand. Who else have we had on Pure Phuckery The Podcast? Man, I've had so many guests. My homegirl Joe, my best friend, the Pepster. My ex-husband's been on twice, along with the funniest shit. My ex-husband and I, so technically I live with my ex-husband. We're still living together. And it's working. It works. It works for us. So, whatever. Don't judge me.
Judge your motherfucking mama.
Judge your motherfucking mama. Real talk. Hey, it works, but it's been wild. Me and D, we got this dope ass relationship. We've had our spats over the last 25 weeks, trust me. Nothing major, no beef, no drama. We don't do drama. I typically don't do drama, but let me tell y'all some motherfucking drama. I'm not gonna give y'all everything. Y'all gonna have to read the book for that, which we'll get off into that, where we are in that in a moment as well. But y'all know how I was like, no fucking dating. I was on some no dating shit, and then I decided to take a leap and entertain dating again. So, am I single? Yeah, I'm still technically single. I mean, I'm kind of talking to somebody right now. I'm in the cart, but before this whole situation transpired, let me tell y'all about Denver. We'll talk about Denver real quick, which leads into after Denver. So a little bit before Denver, I met this guy. I met two guys. One of them I was supposed to go out to Denver with. This nigga did not show up. This young man did not show up. Don't know where he at, what he doing, who he with, if he dead or alive. I don't know. I don't care. Damn. Hey, it's like that. Like, fuck you, bro. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. But let me tell you how God, the universe,
how good God is,
shifts and moves and aligns shit in your favor. So this in the book, so you have to read the book to get this, get the full backstory and the full story. But basically, rundown. Guy I went on a date with back a few years back when I was going through a huge breakup with my young ex. I went on a date with this young man and you know, had a great evening with him, but just really couldn't be, you know, really couldn't entertain the situation because I was going through a breakup. I didn't know if we were getting ready to go right or left, so I didn't want to be the one that ruined it. So I passed up the opportunity. So this young man and myself, you know, after that date, we labeled the situation as unfinished business. But the unfinished business was due to me, so I kind of, you know, I was playing him to the left every time he touched down in whatever city I was in. If we ended up in the same city, like he hit me up, I was kind of blowing him off. So I get out to Denver. I'm sick as fuck. The day I get out there, my homegirl missed her flight. Dude was supposed to get in late that night. He didn't show up. So I was getting ready to come home early because it just, what was going on in Denver was not what the fuck I went out to Denver with. I was going out to Denver. It was supposed to be a low-key ratchet weekend. So
but God said, hold on.
God said, hold on. He said, hold on, y'all. And my homeboy, dude that I went on a date with a few years back, he just happened to be out in Denver, in Colorado Springs. He drove up, so I ended up linking up with him, and hands down probably one of the best fucking weekends I've had, I'll say, in my fucking life, as far back as I can remember. Probably like the whole weekend turned around and it ended up being like the best fucking, you know, it was a dope ass time. I absolutely enjoyed myself. And at one point or another, I was just like, I had booked, changed my flight and everything, was coming back home. No bullshit, straight changed my flight, was going to come home. But it ended up turning out to be great. To get the full fucking details, you're going to have to jump into that book, The Miseducation of Monique Ross, which leads to my next motherfucking...
God's not there when he called, but he's always on time.
He's always on time. Let me tell y'all something. I'm finna drop some shit on y'all real quick. When it's your time, when it's your moment in history, time for you to fucking shine, I hope you understand why the wait is necessary. I read that somewhere and it just popped in my head. I was about to say something else, but when it's your turn, I hope you can understand why the fucking wait was necessary. All the shit that transpired in my past, the shit that I've talked about over the last 25 weeks with you guys, all the shit that's transpired, it all led up to these fucking moments, the steps that I'm taking right now, the moments that I'm living right now. And sometimes I sit up and I be like, why me? Why do I have to, you know, have to go through X, Y, Z? Why did this happen to me? You know, why I can't have it easy. But, you know, it's not that my path hasn't been easy. It's not that it's been hard. It's my path and I have to walk it. And we all have a purpose in life. And I figured out what the fuck my purpose is. I've been straight grounded. I've been meditating, doing my yoga every day. I did come up with some distractions, but for the most part, I'm back. I'm back centered and grounded. And I feel back aligned, in alignment with myself and the universe. And man, the space I'm in now, that peace I told y'all about, that peace that I can't fucking explain, I'm back in that space, man. I'm happy. I'm smiling. I'm content. in my life, in my life's decisions. I've accepted the fact that I'm not fucking perfect at all. Despite what you might think. Your favorite Doctor Bae.
You not going to heaven. You not going. You not getting in.
But I swear to God, I'm going to heaven.
In.
My homeboy's here. I am going. Like, if there's a heaven or a hell, I promise you, there's a spot in heaven for me.
No, it's
you
not.
You can judge me all the.
You come with
hey,
me.
don't judge me. Judge your motherfucking mama, dude. Don't judge me. Judge your fucking mama.
On beachfront property.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to be on that beachfront property in hell with you. If there's a heaven or a hell, I promise you, I'm going to.
That's fine, Dr. Bae. We got some place. You got a nice place to help the needy.
Anyway, y'all, let me tell y'all. Like, I'm back. I'm back in that space and that peace that we all seek. I found my piece of peace within me, and it took a lot of fucking deep digging. But anyway, off my soapbox. I hope y'all take those jewels I just dropped. But off my soapbox. I got the book edits back from my publishing house on July 1st. Just from, me to run through the shit and get my okay. I turn on fucking laptop every day. Let me tell y'all, let me give y'all the backstory. So I had just, my agent had just reached out and she's like, yeah, we need to reach out to the publishing house. We need to figure out what the fuck's going on with the book. Da, 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 da. So I was going to send an email on like, I want to say it was going to be like July 1st, I want to say, or I made a mental note to send that email and I needed to get it out by July 7th. And I did my yoga, prayer, meditation, got my shit together, made my bed up, cleaned my room, did everything I do in the morning, my morning routine, and I was walking out the door to walk my dog, Jules. And I look at my phone so I can set some shit to record. I look at my phone and I see an email come across the screen and it's from my publishing house. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm not opening that. I'm not getting ready to read it. So it wasn't getting ready to ruin my morning walk. Like, I take my walk seriously with my dog. Like, I really, get out there, experience nature. I try to limit my distractions. I listen to stuff, but I stop and I talk to my neighbors, people I see, I wave. Like, they straight know me. I walk my dog off my leash. But anyway, I finally make it back home. I get situated. I check my email. It's the edits, and they giving me a rundown of how this shit about to go. So I need to get through these edits and get them back to them. And the universe go test you to see if it's really what the fuck you want. if that's really what the fuck you want.
Clean up on aisle 3.
I'm telling you,
this
the
cleanup
universe
job
is gonna test you, right?
Here comes a cleanup job, guys.
This isn't a
Here
cleanup
comes
job.
Phuckery. Here we go.
Here we go, the Phuckery, y'all.
Buckle up.
So, I got my book edits. I'm bullshitting. I'm looking at it every day. And I'm literally rereading the same fucking couple pages over and over and over again. Because I'm distracted. So, in walks my latest distraction. I call him the old man. In walks the old man. He had been pressing me for months to go out with him, pressing me. And he's very persistent in his efforts. He was consistent in his efforts, and he came off as extremely sincere, which I don't doubt that he wasn't sincere. So, and every day, like, he hit me up and just really he put forth that effort to get my attention, separate himself from all the other motherfuckers that's been pressing me. So I'm going stir crazy trying to get into these book edits one day, and he had asked me if I wanted to go out. I gave him some bullshit why I couldn't, and then once I got stir crazy, bored out my fucking mind, I was like, and I was hungry as fuck and didn't feel like cooking nothing. So
man, a man could never say a shit like that.
Hey,
oh my God.
I'm keeping it 100, y'all. I'm keeping it 100.
A man can never say no shit like that. I'm hungry. I'm going to date. I said,
yeah,
no, he ain't got no chance in hell.
I'm
fuck
keeping
the game
it 100,
fucked up, but y'all deserve it.
I'm going to
fair.
keep it 100 with y'all.
It's fair.
So,
it's fucked up.
Yeah, I ended up going out with
damn.
him. I had already made my mind up before I even got there, just based off the shit he was posting on his social media. Like, I'm not interested. Like, he seemed, a bit immature for me. Although I'm immature as fuck.
What does my Instagram say?
At some point, I'll grow up. But, yeah, so I had made my mind up before I got there. I get there, and he's completely not who he portrays himself to be on social media. I'm borderline enamored. Like, I was intrigued. I was very fucking intrigued. Like, and he's just different, completely different from anything I've ever dated. He's older. He was wise, kind. I told my best friend, like, I started telling my best friend, I was like, he the type of man that I would trust to lead me. And then the fuckery. Let me tell y'all. Some of y'all gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. This man was the epitome of, pardon my language, but I have to say this for emphasis. This nigga was the epitome of a nigga before the pussy and after the pussy,
Lord,
y'all.
Oh Lord, oh
Man,
Lord.
after, I gave him the business, or he gave me the business, if we keeping it 100. And yeah, he straight up completely he put us in a relationship after the second date, and we hadn't even slept together. Like, we were already in a fucking relationship. And dude just, like, he changed like,
man, she
straight up
sharing with y'all, boy.
I'm sharing, y'all. I fucks with the fuckers. Like, he straight flipped the fucking script on me. And one day he asked me, he said, have I shown you anything different than who I said I was? And I said, my reply was, you are not the man that I met.
Damn.
And he's like, that's not what I asked you. But that's my response. We had a whole fucking debate, and I ended up giving him a yes or fucking no to the question. But yeah, this nigga was not the man that I fucking met, that I dated, that I straight was falling for, y'all. And he pulled the trigger on some shit that was buried deep down, some memories and shit that I had suppressed from past situationships, past relationships, fucking hurt I've endured. And like, all that shit loaded the gun. He pulled the motherfucking trigger. Like, no triggers were being pulled, but shit, we were probably on our way there. If we're being honest, we were probably on our way there. You'll have to read the book to get all the fucking gory fuckery of the details. But yeah, so that went on for what seemed like 30 years, but it was like a month. It was the most intense shit I've ever been in with a man. And zodiac signs, I know somebody's probably gonna ask, I'm a Sag, he's a Gemini. My ex-husband's a Gemini. I thought I had Geminis figured out. I thought I had them pegged. I've known D for 20 plus years. And that was a real fucking, I don't know what Jada and what August had, but that was a fucking entanglement. I was in a real life entanglement, y'all. I posted that on social media. Y'all laughing, he in the post. I was dead ass serious. I was in the motherfucking entanglement. I'm entangled. Hey, the shit was the wildest. It was a roller coaster ride, but
she was in entanglement in August.
But I don't know, ping. I was in an entanglement in August. I was, y'all. The shit was wild as fuck. Y'all gonna have to pick up the Miseducation of Monique Ross to find out what I'm talking about when I say it was wild as fuck. But just know the laws got called. There was a jump over a fence. There was
fucking car chases and shit. Fucking Bruce Willis. What the fuck is this?
Pop-ups, motherfuckers outside the door.
I see you breathing.
It was some wild shit, man. It was wild, but that shit was intense. And like, I chalked it up on some real shit. If you off into some spiritual shit, if you believe in, spirituality, whatever you into. But what I chalked it up to, that was a fucking karmic tie. We had some type of soul tie connection in a past life. And I think that he did some shit to fuck it up last life. So it was up to me to do some shit to fuck it up this life. And I fucked it up royally. But he pushed me. Like I said, he pulled the motherfucking trigger. The bullets was already loaded in the gun.
I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy.
Never going back.
look, y'all. So yeah, the shit was wild. But read the book to get the gory details. I can't go off into it here because he's watching. Yeah, dude's straight. He's watching the podcast. Hey, he might be motherfucking watching. I don't know, but it was wild. But yeah, that was that. And so then, after that, like I've been chilling. I'm done. I'm done with guys. I'm back up on my bullshit. I'm not back up on the scene. Although, motherfuckers are beg to differ. I got a homeboy, not my homeboy that's here. Fuck that. That's just the homeboy. I love you.
I don't have value. Like, you gonna treat me like I'm not here. I'm on now. Goddamn.
He has absolute value, but not that type of value. That's my homeboy. But I got a homeboy.
Somebody gonna love me one day.
I got a homeboy that's, he's giving me some attention. He's giving me some attention, and we're just friends. We cool. I told him I need a friend, so he's gonna be my friend. So, yeah, so that's that. So, I was distracted from the book edits because of the old man, and that was because of me, and that was the universe testing me to see if I really wanted it. And I allowed some shit to take me out of my completely out of character. Oh, child. Oh, child. Oh, child. Never in my 39 years, y'all, never in my 39 fucking years have I done the shit that I did. Like, you know what I'm saying? The ratchet shit that females do when guys piss them off. Like, what Monica say, come to your crib. What she say, kick down your door and smack your bitch type shit. Like, I ain't kick down no doors and smack a bitch. I probably would have if the opportunity presented itself. Wow. But man, it was just wild. Like, you know what I'm saying, drive past your house in an unmarked car type shit. Like, dude was wilding and I was wilding. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said, I feel like it was some type of karmic connection. I told dude, I just said, I'll see you next lifetime. Like, I fucked with him the long way. Yeah, I straight fuck with dudes the long way. Like, I was fucking with him. Like, I've never told Pip, I trust a man to leave me. I'm sorry, guys, if you're listening. He's the first. He's honestly the first. You know what I'm saying? And, wow, but it was so fucking intense. Like, too much shit was happening, too much shit had happened. So, we both had to be adults. Like, if you let go, I'll let go too type shit, and we both had our moments where, we were still entertaining the situation, but man, we've let go. We're done. We're good. And, that's that. But anyway, so now I'm back focused on these motherfucking book edits. I'm going to get through this shit and I'm going to send this shit back so that I can proceed with my plans that I have coming forth, which, you guys stay tuned. I'll let you all in on that once everything is solid. But yeah, man, so just some wild shit with that situation. Wild shit out in Denver. Did we, finish did we handle our unfinished business out in Denver? Read the book. You'll find out, and I'll let you decide whether or not it went, it did or didn't happen. So, yeah, anyhow, what the fuck else? Virtual learning. So, y'all know Daniel's in fucking, my youngest, he's in virtual school right now, 7th grade. He's pretty tech savvy. He try to play on my intelligence, be on some bullshit like, Mom, the computer, something wrong with it, and then like I press a button and be like, quit fucking playing with me and go do your work. And he's really, he's doing it. He's playing a video game in between classes and bullshit like that. But like, dude gets out in the yard, he's fucking working out. Like, Daniel be straight out in the yard working out. He got all kind of, like, they got weights and shit in the, he done took weights and shit out in the yard, his little football thing. Like he be running through there. And y'all, like, my Daniel's he's a leader. He's definitely a leader. Like, I hear him, he be on the phone talking to his friends, and he be in the yard, and like he be telling them what the fuck to do, and he be on his missions on Call of Duty and fucking all that bullshit. Yeah, I'm dead ass serious. He's doing football. He was going to do basketball, but then he decided, he's like, I want to do it, so I didn't press the issue. So it's going. We had a computer hiccup like 2 weeks ago maybe, but you know, D took the damn computer to Geek Squad and figured the shit out, and you know, it's been all good. But man, last 25 weeks, what else? My little niece graduated from high school, went to college. Jules turned 3, my puppy dog. She turned 3 in July. And yeah, I fucks with Juju the long way. Like I say, fuck with Juju. So y'all, hey, if you don't like dogs,
I don't know why.
I don't know what the fuck to tell y'all, but I fucks with my dog the long way. What else? Oh, I got my fucking sleeve done, which I'ma bring on the tattoo artist who did the sleeve, hopefully in the next episode. And I'll show it off then. I've shown a couple pictures on social media, so you know, check me out on social media if you haven't seen. But it's not completely finished. We just got a little bit more to finish, and then he's gonna work on my back, complete my back piece that I've been working on for years, and I'm gonna show y'all that too. What else has happened? That was the dopest. That was a dope ass experience. Everybody's like, did it hurt? Did it hurt? I'm gonna share a secret with y'all. I used some fucking numbing cream that I ordered on Amazon. Dr. Numb's numbing cream. The shit works. He put it on there. You let it sit. I don't know what the container says, but we let it sit for a minute while he, you know, put all my pieces together. And then we got to work. And once he reached a certain point, the shit was completely numb. I didn't feel a thing. So, yeah. Dr. Numb's numbing cream on Amazon. I think it's like $19.99. You probably gonna need to order like 4 cartons if you gonna do more, you know, a sleeve or something like that. But dope experience. Shout out to dude Damo Giuliano Tattoo. Like I said, he'll be on the next episode probably. Just cool dude, cool experience. I was comfortable, and this is, you know, I'm plugging dude because I fucks with him. Like, he straight got my ink together, and it's just a dope ass experience. Low key vibe, just on some chill shit. But anyway, off of that, what else, Mr. Marcus? What else I got going on?
Shit.
Going to Memphis this coming weekend with my homegirl SJ. I think we went out to this hookah spot in St. Peter's. Check them out if you fuck with hookah. Dope ass vibe out there. It's a far drive for me. Took me like 30 minutes or so to get out there, but it was worth the drive. At the end of the night, it was hella fucking just a cool ass little vibe. And hey, I don't know those people. This ain't no sponsorship or anything. That's just what I do. You know, I support who I support, you know, and I fucks with certain, you know, environments, and it was a great environment. So anyhow, my little sister turned 35, y'all. She straight turned 35, and she had a dope ass party at her crib in true tip fashion. I'm gonna try to get her on the podcast. She says she's gonna come on. I'm really trying to get her on. But cool ass party. We did karaoke, laughed, and talked with my family. Share some shit, you know. I pissed them off, I'm sure, you know, recording them, you know, trying to, I become that family member who records everything. And I used to be the ones like, live in the fucking moment. You don't always need to bring your camera out, but I started pulling my camera out because guess what? It's also great to capture those moments, you know, of your family, having a good time, enjoying yourselves. And I've, you know, kind of been ducked off. I haven't been posting as much on social media, but it's because I've been distracted in doing book edits, you know, partially doing book edits and 100% distracted. My homegirl, she turned 30, and we had an amazing ass weekend. That was a dope ass weekend too. We went to 801 Chop House, and then after that I ended up at my cousin's house. They were having a party, a hangout, a little kickback at their house. So I went out there and kicked it with them. And the next day we went out to the winery. What's the winery? Cedar Lake Winery. Kicked it out there. That was a fucking great ass day. And then we went and had sushi because we couldn't come up with shit else. What else? That's all I've been on for real shit. I've been chilling, but it's been just a wild ass 25 weeks. Every week been crazy as fuck. Every week it's been you know, a struggle. I struggle like all y'all. I swear to God, I have my struggles. I stress the fuck out. I'm a huge overthinker. So, like I told you guys, I've been trying to straight meditate, yoga, and just really ground myself. Before I even got the book edits back, what I was doing before all that shit, I was reading. I've read probably throughout this whole quarantine, I'm sure back it was probably like 1,000 books. I'm probably at least over probably like 1,025 books. I read. I love to fucking read. I read any and everything. So yeah, over 1,000 books. That's a big deal. And that's since look, don't get me wrong, that's since I've been back home, like fucking coronavirus quarantine since the beginning of the fucking year type shit, when I got grounded from travel and shit from work. What the fuck else? I don't know. What else, Mr. Marcus? I know you got a story.
No, I don't have.
You know all the fuckery. You know all the
all I can say is when she told me in July what she wasn't gonna do, and by August she was going to the old man and entanglement. Well, I ain't see she got ghost on me.
Don't stop it. I still saw you because I got yelled at.
Yeah,
this old man told me,
y'all. She took some bullets for me early on.
Look, he told me the time that I spend with my friends and family, nurturing those relationships is not making them stronger. I could be spending that time with him to build our bond. And I said, so you don't want me hanging out with my friends and family? He's like,
trying to Jedi mind trick you.
Yeah,
like you didn't graduate.
Told me. And then he was on me about my male friends. Y'all know me. I got mad homeboys. I got guys that it's great to have homeboys like that are strictly platonic relationships. Nothing's going on. It's just your friend. Like there's remember Bud and Rudy? That's how I feel about my homeboys. Like,
who's Bud and Rudy?
Bud and Rudy from the Cosby Show.
Oh shit.
Hey, let me tell y'all, speaking of which, Daniel, the little girl that Daniel kissed on the forehead in like 3rd or 4th grade, y'all, he wanted to have a play date with her after the fact. And I'm sure her parents was like, no, he's not. Our daughter's not going to have a play date with him. He kissed her on the forehead. This was like 2nd, 3rd grade type shit, y'all. And so I reached out to the mom like, hey, Daniel wants to have a play date. Can we set it up? And she's just like, okay, great. I'll let you know. And every time I hit her up, she's like, I'll let you know. Yeah, they never had that fucking play date. But that's how, like I told her, I was like, it's okay. I said, we'll be home. Nothing's going to happen to your daughter. And I even told her, I said, Bud and Rudy was best friends. Like, why come? But that's how I am with my homeboys. Like, I got male friends and they are strictly platonic relationships where nothing happens. And I trust them. But the old man, he said, you shouldn't be hanging around these guys, drinking and smoking pot. They could easily take advantage of you. And I'm just like, who the fuck do you think I am, dude? Like, bro, I am not that girl. First of all, I'm not going to surround myself and put myself in a situation or an environment where I don't feel safe and I don't trust my friends. Like, I know we all think, we know our friends and shit, but I'm not that girl, and I don't feel like any of my homeboys would try me because they know I keep a motherfucking gun. I got a little too. I call her Peggy Sue when I'm off in the club. She fit right in my shoe.
What the hell?
No, that's Jay-Z. It's just I rapped it differently, but that's what Hov said.
Oh, well, okay, Moni B.
But no, for real, like I just don't feel like any of my homeboys would try me like that. And if they did, like I said, I have protection and they know I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's my level of crazy. We all have our level of crazy, right? And my level of crazy is, motherfucker, if you try me, I probably will shoot you. Like motherfucking Tory Lanez did Meg.
Damn. That happened. Shit.
That happened over the last 25 weeks.
Good God.
I don't typically get off into celebrity fucking business, but some shit that moved me over the last 25 weeks. I didn't follow that Meg and Tory story. I just was like, maybe it's a publicity stunt, or maybe the shit really did happen. They out here fucking wilding like that. I don't fucking know, but the shit was crazy as fuck because she wouldn't say who did it. Nobody would confirm who did it, and then come to find out it's fucking Tory Lanez. And it's like, why is she dating him anyway? He's
Ain't
short.
Like 5 foot.
Yeah, she like 5'10" type shit. But look, I'm gonna give a short nigga a chance. I'm a fucking tall guys. You think they like the taller they are, the fucking dumber they are.
Poor baby.
Maybe I'm gonna give a little guy a chance to see where we go. Like, think of a celebrity who's taller than her. You know, a lady that's got a short husband. Any celebrity like, really like a Nico Hart and Kevin Hart, but she ain't too tall.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Think Kimora and Russell when they was together. You remember, you know, Kimora tall as fuck.
Yeah.
So think like that. You know, maybe, you know, we'll see. I'll keep y'all posted. But yeah, I'll fuck around and give a short man a chance because, you know, maybe they'll fucking treat me right. I don't know. And maybe they won't fucking trigger me and bring out the motherfucking crazy in me. Fucking, I was triggered. Like Janae Echo, go listen to Triggered. That's how I felt. Like it was some crazy toxic ass shit. And like, oh, I posted on social media I was in a relationship. I was not being held at gunpoint, at least not in that moment. But
Back to guns.
and at one point, it was like, you need to let the world know that you're in a relationship. And I was just like, I'm not in a relationship. Then I finally said I was in a relationship with him just to get him to shut the fuck up. You ever agree with somebody so they'll shut the fuck up? That's what I did. Okay, we're in a fucking relationship. But then he's like, you're not acting right. And he picked apart every fucking thing I did. And just, oh my fucking God, y'all. Like, yo. And maybe it's just like, you know, like I said, it's some karmic shit. And maybe he's just on some super grown man shit. And because of the way my life's set up right now with me networking and doing this podcast and nurturing the bonds that I have with my friends and family and just being the free spirit that I am and living my life how I want to live it, maybe it just, we weren't in alignment. So there's that. What else have I done outside of reading? I created my fucking vision board. Should I show them my vision board? That's personal as fuck. And I hate that people that come over see it. But I created my vision board. And when I say this motherfucking vision board, a small-minded person would laugh at it. Don't let that go over your heads. But yeah, I have huge aspirations, and I know for a fact that I'm gonna achieve and accomplish each and every one of them. I know that. I just have this inner fucking knowing.
I feel bad about my vision board. My vision board is.
Hey, I straight. If you don't have a fucking vision board, I highly recommend get a fucking vision board. And when I don't have, like, if nobody's in my bed with me, not talking like a man or something, like anybody, a homegirl, and not even like that, like when your friends are at your house and they fall asleep in your bed type shit, like nothing, no, don't get the wrong idea. But I'll put my vision board in my bed and I sleep with it. Like I lay there and I look at it until I fucking fall asleep, for real. So yeah, if you ain't got a vision board, get a vision board. Make you a vision board. And like I said, man, I don't give a fuck how big the fucking dream is. It's possible to attain. It's all within reach. And like I said, I look at it, and at first I used to be like, Mo, you fucking, that's crazy. But now I look at it every day and like I see shit lining up that's setting me directly on each path of each goal that I'm trying to reach, and I know that I'm going to attain that goal. There's nothing that I put my mind to that I didn't accomplish and achieve. So if there's anything in your heart, in your spirit, in your mind that you want to accomplish and achieve, create a vision board. Envision that shit, feel that shit, believe that shit, know that shit, and just put in the work to get there. And I promise you, you gonna start checking shit off the list, like I'm trying to tell you. So anyhow, that's it. I just want to kind of chat with you guys, just me and you, the fuckers, and just kind of talk to you guys and take it back to my humble beginnings before I start getting people agreeing to actually come and sit down with me and talk shit with me, and it's been a big deal. Shout out to everybody who's come on again. And just Lavish Boutique was here. Who else? I gotta shout out everybody. So give me a second. Let me find it real quick, guys. Let me find it real quick. We got I got the homegirl Milia Hot Jericho who came on. Shout out to my boy Hot Jericho. He is the funniest. If you're not following him on Instagram, what is you doing with your time? Get at my boy Hot Jericho. Dope as fuck, funny as fuck. My homegirl Keisha was here doing the fitness check. Shout out to Keisha. Man, I appreciate you. I love you. I love the vibe. I love the energy that you brought. Just the time that we spent. Not even recording the first night she came out. We talked shit so long, and then didn't have my equipment was faulty. So, you know, and she committed and she came back out, and we did it again. Shout out to my homeboy MAC. Came out right before I went out to Denver. That episode aired actually the day I went to Denver. The episode was titled I'm Trying to Smoke, where we talked about, you know, our pot journeys, how we started smoking. We talk about what I wanted to get, the content I wanted to get, and he just apologized for not being able to make it on, come back out and do the addition to the episode. But I wanted to talk about like the highest shit we've ever done. So I don't even talk about the highest shit I've ever done in recent history, because that involved a whole lot of liquor and a whole lot of fucking weed. But I was just drinking hard liquor the last couple months, and not every day. I drink every day, I'm not gonna lie. I drink wine, but the days that shit was real intense, I was drinking, like taking hella tequila shots out, with whoever, drinking and just kicking it, and shit just got a little fucking crazy. But what was I talking about?
You shouting out people they've been on the show. Me
and MAC, we were gonna talk about the high shit we've ever did, and my two high things that immediately came to mind was one night I was at the movie theater. This was some years ago with my young ex, and we both high as fuck, and when we went to see like an all black film, and it was out at Ronnie's. And this older white guy came in the movie theater, and he sat right in front of us, and he had on like this long ass trench coat, and he just was completely out of place. And I convinced my ex that what if he finna shoot up the theater?
Oh shit.
And we ended up going to get our fucking money back for the tickets, and we left, and he was so fucking mad at me, and I was like, dude, if we wake up in the morning and he didn't shoot up the theater, I'm sorry. We'll go to the movies, and I'll pay for the fucking date and everything. And I said, but if he did, you're going to thank me for saving our lives. Needless to say, we woke up the next morning. He did not shoot up the theater. And yeah, that was some high shit I did. I lost the second one. It's not in my head right now. Maybe it'll come back, but that's probably one of the highest things I've ever done in my entire life. And whenever I think of what the other one was, I promise I'll share it with you. But I was high as fuck, and I was convinced, paranoid as fuck. And so we ended up leaving the theater, and yeah, so that was that. What else has happened? Man, I don't fucking know. I can't think of what else has happened.
You was thanking everybody.
I was thanking everybody. My bad. Okay, so then we had my homegirl Kiwana on the Fuck Your Perception of Me episode, where I basically told y'all, like, the motherfuckers that's watching, that's judging, like, fuck you. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. Like, we all got our shit, and I just so happen to be the motherfucker that's putting my shit out there. So, hey. Don't judge me, judge your mama. My homegirl Chrissy, who came out and did the Q&A with me. I already said my homegirl SJ, Jazz the Bully. I think I said her already. My homegirl Joe. Oh, we got Coach Steve and his wife Alicia who came out for the Father's Day edition. My cousins Angel and Chris who came out. Man, I love y'all so much. They know what it is. They know it's nothing but love for my cousins. My homegirl Sandy Chapman came out and did the Black Moms versus White Moms in America in 2020. Dope ass episode. I already shouted out my ex-husband and my cousin Lil Tony. I shout out my best friend, the Pepster. I shouted out, who else? Buddy Love. Yeah, so 25 fucking weeks of content to you guys. I am so thankful. I am grateful. I am forever in a day humbled with my whole fucking heart. I absolutely appreciate every like, every comment, every share, every view. I appreciate it. I never could have imagined that I would have made it to 25 weeks. There were absolutely weeks where I was like, man, fuck this shit. I promise you, it's hard. People say they want to come on. They want to come on. I get them on the schedule. They end up canceling. I've had so many fucking cancellations. If everybody who said, yeah, I'll come, I want to do it, if they came, I probably would have another 25 weeks of content ready to fucking go. That's how many people I've been in contact with or who've reached out to me or vice versa, where we were supposed to get some shit done and I haven't heard from them. But to the ones that did come out, I appreciate you so much. To the people who have been consistently watching and sharing, and if you haven't been consistently watching, if you've only watched one episode and you were like, okay, it ain't my cup of tea, she cursed too much, she's far too inappropriate, hey, I understand. I might not be your cup of tea, but I promise you I'm somebody's motherfucking Henny straight.
That's why you're not going to heaven. That's why.
I'm absolutely going to heaven.
Ain't no Henny in heaven.
I don't need Henny. I don't drink Henny. He says no Henny in heaven.
That's it right there.
But yeah, so it's been 25 fucking weeks, man. And it's been the craziest roller coaster ride. You have no idea how fucking far out of my comfort zone I've been the last 25 fucking weeks. But I'm doing it. And coming up, I got some special shit coming up I'm working on, trying to get going so that I can be more active on social media. First, y'all gotta let me get these book edits finished and get this shit sent back so that I can move forward. But after that, I'm gonna start going live on social media, Facebook and Instagram. My homegirl, I co-hosted on her show Under the Umbrella. Check that out. She's on all streaming platforms. She's inspired me. I haven't even had the chance to tell her. If she watches this, she'll know, but I'll let her know that she absolutely inspired me, because she did a challenge where she's been going live on Instagram for every fucking week, every day for like 30 days straight. So I'm gonna try and get the ball rolling on that. I'm gonna do that challenge where I pick a time and go live every day. So I hope you guys are tuned into my live whenever I do go live. I'll keep you posted on that. What else, man? That's it. Today's episode was produced by motherfucking podcast Poppy himself, Mr. Marcus O. Boston, host of Cognac Corner. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you. I can't say it enough. I'm so grateful. I'm forever grateful, forever humble. And I can't wait for you guys to see what's coming next. I'll catch you all in the next episode. This is episode 25, behind the scenes of Pure Phuckery the Podcast, the last 25 weeks. I'm grateful. Thank you. I love you all. I send you all love and light, peace, love, and blessings. Y'all see that it's all about love. Peace, y'all. Peace.